Ozarks. Let me turn you around. Hopefully you won't get car sick. Lots of curves. I'll try to keep up with the chat the best I can while I drive. Kind of a gloomy day in the Ozarks today. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and the sun's been hiding all day today, so. I'll be glad when it warms up and the springtime starts rolling in. I know it's been a minute since I've been on a live stream, but I thought, you know, I got about a 2-hour drive and I'll take you guys along as long as we have a signal. I know we tried that the other day when we went down in Arkansas and we didn't last very long, but I think we'll do better today. So. Hey guys, Carlo, how are you? Roby, how you doing? I'm driving, so I can't see the comments real well, so you guys have to bear with me. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched any of my driving things. Pretty much everywhere around us, it's curvy to get out to a main road, so we've got this is actually a main state highway, so out of 17 miles there may be a mile of it that's straight. Looks like we got some people rolling in. I appreciate it, everybody. Smash that like button while you're all waiting on me to catch up with you. CCR, how are you? I did get a chance to be at your live stream, but I'm gonna rewatch it tonight or tomorrow. Please ignore the comments and pay attention to the road. Gotcha. Yeah, you guys, you know, if I crash, you'll be the first one to the crash scene, so. So what are you all up to today? Kind of a gloomy and doomy day here today. Kind of done something over the weekend that I may end up regretting, but we did it anyway. You guys will see either a video or a short of it come Friday or Saturday coming up. So kind of goes along with this trip that I'm going to today on what I'm going to pick up. But if I tell you what I'm picking up, then it's gonna ruin the thing for the weekend. So I know last Wednesday night I didn't do my live stream. To be 100% honest with y'all, I just really wasn't feeling it. I'm sure you all get that way at times. Wasn't the best of weeks last week, but anyway, the week's in the past and we move on. So I have about 100 yards of straight road coming up here in a minute. roads where I'm located, with the exception of one, are all 2 lanes. So. And it's like 40 miles between 2 towns. So. What state am I in? Well, I'm in Missouri. I'm in southwest Missouri, and I'm driving to south central Missouri. So I'm staying in the state. Where are you from, Robbie? I guess I'm pronouncing it Robbie or Roby. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but oh, Neo Show, yeah. Okay, cool. Very cool. Matter of fact, I was on Marketplace and I was looking at something, and it was a Neo Show. I thought about driving over there, but this was a little closer and a few $100s cheaper. So, and that's me. That sums me up in a nutshell. Cheap. Now, more like thrifty, or tight, but I just don't like spending any more money than I have to. Used to go to Neo Show a couple times a year. We missed that comment because it kicked out. But I figure we'd do better on the side. I see Lars's. I just seen you post. I'll have to make sure to check that out. Did you get to go in it? For those of you that don't know what the Ryman Auditorium is, it's the the original Grand Ole Opry that is in Nashville, Tennessee, downtown. Cool place. If you're ever there, it's worth a couple bucks to go check it out. A lot of history in that building. Work keeps pointing out. Uh-oh. You see many shows there, huh? Well, I can't say that I've ever seen a show there. I've seen shows in the new Opera House, down where Operaland used to be. I really can't believe that they tore down Operaland, but anyway. Best sounding concert in Butte you've ever been to. Yeah? Well, it was back when they built stuff that was good and actually put some thought in it instead of just throwing up a quick old structure. Well, there, JB, how are you, buddy? That was them sharpening things. I kind of enjoyed that video, JB. You know, I was seeing stuff I hadn't seen before. And, you know, our channels don't always have to be all about car content. Kind of my thoughts on the deal. I'm sure that some people might not like that, but I like a variety myself. Got a bunch of up downs here. My wife, she hates riding with me on these roads because I probably drive a little faster than the average person and makes her car sick. All this area here is pretty much cattle farms. And being it's the Ozarks, it has a lot of limestone. Not a very good place to till. So the majority of the farming is cattle farming. Used to be heavy into dairy farming, and that's kind of went by the wayside. We'll be coming to a small civilization here in 5 or so minutes. This type of vehicle in front of us is pretty much probably 25% of the vehicles in the roads in this area. I'll get caught up here in a second, guys. Just hey, I don't know what that was, but that looks like something for sale. A cool old 1940 some model truck. I'm about too fast to tell what it actually was. We may have to stop and look at that on our way back. You can't have enough old junk cars in your yard, can you? I'm getting quite a collection in mine. Every time I get ready to read something, I hit a bump, then I can't follow the small print. I think I might have put too much air in my tires. Bouncing all over the road. I don't know if you can see way out there. You can see the mountain range. Kind of like the Blue Ridge Mountains. We have that haze over our mountains too at certain times of the year. They say, now I don't know it for a fact, but what Ozark mountain range is one of the oldest mountain ranges in the United States. And with it being limestone, it's not the tallest ones anymore because it's been wore down so bad. Can't say that's a fact. That's what I've been told. Little pawn shop out in the middle of nowhere. Hello, William. How are you? Sorry it took me some time to get to you. I am in Missouri, guys. We're actually driving through the Ozarks, if you notice by the title, Ozark Mountain Range. It runs through southern Missouri into northwest Arkansas. It's one of the prime places to go motorcycle riding if you like road riding. People come from all over to ride through the curves and the mountains and stuff. One of these days, I'll wait for a nice day. We'll actually do a drive to the ferry, and we'll do a live stream over the ferry. The road runs right down into a lake, so the only way to get to Arkansas on the other side is on a 8-car ferry, pretty small ferry. I rode the bikes over it several times. Craig, what's up, buddy? We'll get up here somewhere. I'll pull off a little bit and get a little caught up and answer some of the questions, if there are any. That's a pretty cool car on your short. I don't know if it was me, but I left a comment on it. It looked like it was on the steering wheel was on the wrong side of the car. That would be so funky to drive something like that. This is definitely not driving it like blah blah blah. Not like driving in Florida, is it, Craig? At least from what I remember driving in Florida, it was pretty level and straight for the most part. I'm gonna throw this out there. You guys can take it for what it's worth. But I got a buddy of mine named Ryan. He's already got one YouTube channel out that does car content. But he started a new channel today. God, I'm gonna draw a blank. I'm gonna have to think about it. But it's kind of a motivational type journey channel, to where what he's going through, kind of a vlog, I guess to say, but he's gonna gear to do more live streams. But as of right now, he only has a handful of subscribers, and you know, YouTube, you gotta have 50 to do a live stream. So that's what he's shooting for. He don't plan on making it a big channel or nothing, but just trying to build a little community to do live streams as he does like nature walks, different parks, and different areas to check out. But I think it's called the. I'll put a link in the bottom after this video. The hiker guy, I think. If you're in there, Ryan, put the link up for it, buddy. Hiker Dude, I think is what it is. At Hiker Dude. But he did a short. Just check out the short. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. He put out a short and a long today. So I think he's got a good gift of gab, and he's got I think his channel will do well. I really do. Carlo, you would like it. You know Ryan I'm talking about that comes in at Randy's. VR Prodigy. Because we were actually kicking around ourselves about doing kind of like a dual live stream with each other to make it a little more interesting for the viewers. It wasn't going to be like a sit down type chat thing. It was going to be, he's going to be working on a project, I'm going to be working on a project, but we're all both going to be doing live stream and forth and answer comments and talk to y'all. It's kind of trying to kick some new ideas around. The long form videos are just not getting the views like they used to. So all right, we're about ready to get off this curvy road. Drive for a couple miles and get right back on another one. You guys are very welcome to follow me where I'm going. I'm coming up, you'll see a sign here. Big town of Ava, Missouri. Population of 3,000. It's the largest town in their county. It's the actual county seat. I'm not sure if they've actually got any other incorporated towns in the county, to be honest. There he is, the hiker bro. There he is. But yeah, go check out that channel. I honestly think you guys give him a couple watches. At least watch the short. Check it out, see what you think. I think it's gonna go over well. But I'm a bit on the prejudice side. But I know I like to, when I've watched several people's drive videos, I enjoy them. And I hope you guys do too, but I enjoy watching and getting to see different parts of the country that more than likely that I would never get a chance to see in my life probably because it's too far away, for one thing, and GPS is not going to take you the routes I'm going to be going probably, so it'd be even better if I could do it horizontally. You could see a lot more of the countryside. the sound of this truck. I know I'm sure a lot of you are not Ram fans, but with the exception of my old 76 Chevy that had a hopped up motor in it, this is the second best sounding truck I've ever had. So, and it's stock, bone stock. Yeah, I had to make sure I was turning on the right road. I very seldom go this way to this town, so. Lowrider dually. To each their own. It just kind of defeats the purpose of having a dually, in my opinion, but not my truck, so. They used to make Rawlings baseballs in this town. Matter of fact, there on the left is the old factory where they made them. And, well, it's like everything else, they've been bought out several times, and I'm sure have moved the factory overseas, so. Could have come the back way and hit this road. Wasn't thinking. I want to pull over here in this parking lot real quick where the old Scenic used to be. Well, they took her all down. All right, I'm going to get caught up here for just a second, guys. All right. Roby, you're right. I know there's been a couple movies out that, kind of like Doomsday End of the World movies, that comments have been made about getting the president to the Ozarks. Evidently, we do have some places in the area that are what we call the underground, basically man-made caves that go into the deep into the mountains, and they've been mined out. But anyway. So I don't know if there's anything to it. I know there is one we used to live by that they said it was top secret, so-called. It had a lot of delicate storage in it. Suppose it had like Mission Impossible type pressure sensitive floors and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. People tell you so much stuff. All right, Carlo, enjoy that. There's Ryan, Roby. All take driving through the hills and the curves of the Ozarks over the chaos and idiots of the roads of Florida any day, especially the southeastern section. Yeah, and I can say the same about the craziness in Kansas City. I have driven many, many miles up in Kansas City area. It's crazy. I'm getting close to 300 videos on your channel. Cool. But I don't see it going anywhere. Well, I feel you, Roby. I do. I feel you. It seems like it hits dry spells at times. I mean, I was stuck for a while, and then I made a stupid little short of a dog and got 7 subscribers in like 3 hours. I don't understand it, but I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. Yep. Probably about 2.5, actually. Because Joplin's about, Joplin's about 2 hours, and then you're north, so. Yeah. Well, there you go, Roby. There's another type of video to throw out, buddy. Impala Jay! How are you, Jay? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Guys, smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. 01 Ram. Yep, I had an 01 Dodge 1500 Sport. I handed that down, restored it, and handed it down to my grandson. Only had 104,000 miles when I handed it away. I am headed to West Plains, Missouri right now. It's about a 2-hour drive for me. Another marketplace thing, you know. But it's not a car or a truck. It's not a vehicle. Let's just put it that way. Something I need. Or I think I need. All right, Carlo. Everything come out okay, buddy? Well, that does not surprise me whatsoever, Roby. That does not surprise me at all. All right, we're caught up. We will be mobile again. Now we're going probably a little more remote than where we were, so we shall see if we maintain the signal. If for some reason it just happens to stop, it'll be because we lost signal. So technical difficulties out of my control. Now we are coming up to downtown Ava, if you really want to call it downtown. They don't really have a downtown. This town actually, I don't think it's open anymore. It may be, but I'll look see if we'll get up close to it, closer by. They used to still have an old-fashioned drugstore that you could go in and eat and have ice cream and that type of stuff. I mean, these towns, all these towns in this area are probably about as close to Mayberry as you can get. Well, there's cars parked in front of it, so I think I went down the wrong way, down to the street. Oh well, it was only a block. I forgot, it's one of them squares you gotta go all the way around. My bad. Guess I better get my head out of my butt. Probably been 10 years since I've been on this section of road. you've ever seen a vehicle that stays in the Ozarks, you'll notice the front wheels has brake dust caked all over their wheels. Now if you can see that far out there, but you see the mountain range out there again. You can only, there's so many trees, it's hard to see the mountain range unless you get way up high and there's a big drop off. But occasionally you can see them in the distance. Here's where I'm afraid we may lose. How are you? Kind of feel like I'm running a road race course. Tell you what, when it's dark out, boy, these curves come up on you fast. Pretty much built the roads to run around the ridges of the hills. There's probably not hardly one road that goes north, south, east, or west. And it's definitely a lot prettier area when it's fog. All the trees changing. There's several million people that come to this area every year for tourism. It's big on tourism, big on fishing. We have 3 big lakes here, well, more than that actually. In the Ozarks, there's probably about 10 or 12 lakes here in the Ozarks versus throughout the southern part of the state, northwest Arkansas. A lot of recreation in the area. And if you're a hunter, there's all kinds of places to hunt. I've been hunting before, just not my thing. But I have nothing against it. Oh, brakes. Like I say, even in daylight, they sneak up on you a little bit. Some of them, you're not used to them. They come up and they turn pretty hard. So, I know it seems like the last couple of years we've had a lot of dying trees. Are you guys in your areas having problems with trees just kind of rotting out from the inside and dying? I've had a lot of them on my property die. Matter of fact, I get the excavator going, I'm going to be uprooting, well, probably about a 30-foot tree. So I'll probably do I don't know if I'll do a live on it or I'll do a actual video on it. I may do a live stream. Seems like people like them type of stuff. I know back before YouTube was a thing that you ever see somebody on. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. That we're kind of up on a ridge, so we'll probably lose it again. So I just wanted to come back on and say thanks for coming and hanging out with me while we drove through the part of the Ozarks. Hope you enjoyed the little scenic ride, and if you haven't, hit the like button, And I will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a great day.